Hey, it's Mike. I'm in the auditorium again, and I'm here to give you a video, just a little walkthrough of how church is going to run if you're here in the building for Sunday morning. A few things to know. It's going to be a little different, quite different, from the last time we were all here. So first thing to know is we're going to come in the office side door. We're going to come in the office side. That's because that's going to give us space in the gym to be able to check people in without creating a big logjam sort of line. When you get into the gym, there'll be two tables, I think, labeled A through L and M through Z. And when you get there, you'll be able to check in. You'll be able to check a box saying that you're healthy today. And you'll also there get your seating assignment as to what section in the auditorium you're going to sit in. Right then, after that, you'll have some time to fellowship if it's before 10 o'clock. I recommend fellowshipping in the gym. There's more space there for social distancing, although there's still certainly a little bit of space in the auditorium for it as well. When you do come in the auditorium is set basically the way that you remember it, but because of social distancing and the need to do that, both for good sense and by law, we are going to use the auditorium a little bit differently. One thing is, please do not fellowship in the aisles. The aisles are just tight, right? I mean, if there are two of us talking in the aisles, people can't get by and maintain distance and all that sort of thing. So let's not fellowship in the aisles. We're going to not use the odd numbered rows and only use the even numbered rows. We're not going to use the chairs on the inside aisles, even in the rows that we're using. That's because those aisles are less than 6 feet wide. And so we're not going to use those chairs. The rest of the auditorium is going to be labeled. We'll have section 2A, B, and C, section 4A, B, and C, and so on like that. When you opt in online, when you say, yep, I'd like to attend a Sunday service, which again, there's no pressure or expectation for that at all. I want that to be really clear. If you're at all uncomfortable, at risk, living with someone at risk, then don't worry about it. The service for people in the building is going to be the same as a service for people online. That's what we're going to do. But if you do opt in, there will be a spot where you can list who you're willing to sit with, who your pod would be, and then you'll end up getting assigned, as long as you both say each other, into the same section, assuming there's space for that. You don't have to list anybody. If there's a married couple that would like to come to into the service in the building, but not sit with anybody else, then you'll have section 6B or section 8B or A all to yourself. That's fine. If there's a single that wants to come to service in the building but doesn't want to sit with anybody else, they'll have a section to themselves. We're going to sit pods in each section is how that's going to work, or each household, so to speak. When you come in, rows are going to be labeled. And we'll have those labels on the inside aisle chairs to help remind us not to sit in the inside aisle chairs. A few things just in general to know. One thing is be early. Be early. Because we need somebody at the tables checking people in, it would be unfair to have them miss service waiting for someone who comes in late. So we are going to close the doors at 10 is the way it looks right now. So please be early. Please be here. Please double mask. If it's at all possible, I want to strongly ask and encourage us to double mask. I've done that some lately. It's completely doable for me. It may or may not be for you. For sure, we are going to wear our masks the entire time we're in the building. If that doesn't work for you, then it's best for you to wait for an in-person service for when that restriction gets lifted. Because we're wearing masks the whole time we're in the building, that means no coffee, no water bottle. It also means no communion, which I hope will change soon, but for now, that means we're not going to actually take communion while we're in the building. What's cool is, one cool thing is we do have the go-ahead to sing. We're going to sing along with the video. And the phrase we've settled on is we're going to join in gently. That's another reason for the double masking. It's a good bit more protective, apparently. But we're going to join in gently with the singing. And so you should know that, and that may encourage you, or that may cause you to think that you're not totally comfortable with being here. Either way is completely fine. If the only way you're willing to sing is to belt it out, then you probably want to wait for us to have services where we're belting it out. We're going to join in gently. We're also not going to take up contribution. We'll keep the contribution going the way we are right now, online or by sending a check into the office. The doors will open at 9:30, half an hour before the service begins. The service will begin at 10 o'clock. We're going to go to a premiere service at 10 o'clock, and then we are going to, we'll have everybody out within 30 minutes of the service ending. That's the way we've worked it out with the elders, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great time. It'll be, for those of us who can and feel comfortable with it, a great time of fellowship, of being able to see each other, of worshiping God together, and a beginning of bringing us back to normal. Thanks very much. Looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to just continuing to grow together, and have a great day.